What if I told you that the car you're thinking about buying will lose 72% of its value in just 5 years? That's not a typo. 72% gone. Imagine burning a stack of $50,000 cash and walking away with just $14,000. That's exactly what happens when you drive certain vehicles off the lot today. In this video, I'm counting down the 20 most worthless cars you can waste your money on right now. And trust me, number one might shock you. It's a luxury brand that dealers can barely give away because nobody wants the headache. Stick with me to the end, because this isn't just a list. It's your financial survival guide to avoid the worst money pits disguised as premium vehicles. Number 20, Audi A7 Sedan. Starting our countdown at number 20 is the Audi A7 Sedan. With a depreciation rate of 60.5%, this supposedly premium car loses over $43,000 of its value in just 5 years. That's right. A car that costs you around $70,000 new will be worth less than $30,000 5 years later. The sleek styling might catch your eye, but owners consistently report costly repairs once the warranty expires. The complex electronics that make this car impressive are the same ones that empty your wallet. Consumer Reports gives it just average reliability scores, and repair shops see these rolling in with infotainment glitches and electrical gremlins regularly. The A7 suffers from being a luxury sedan in a market that's abandoned sedans. Americans want SUVs, and that's pushed resale values off a cliff. If status symbols and burning money are your things, go ahead. Otherwise, keep your distance. Number 19, Mercedes-Benz S-Class Sedan. At number 19, we have the Mercedes-Benz S-Class Sedan, losing a staggering 60.7% of its value in 5 years. That's over $71,000 vanishing into thin air. The flagship of the Mercedes lineup might give you bragging rights today, but you'll be crying tomorrow. Kelley Blue Book users rate it highly for luxury, but almost every owner mentions the painful repair costs. We're talking $1,500 minimum for even basic electrical issues. The 2020 model specifically suffered from complex system failures that leave owners stranded and shops scratching their heads. The S-Class is the definition of a depreciating asset. First owners take the devastating financial hit, while second owners inherit the mechanical headaches. It's a lose-lose that makes this car essentially worthless, despite its premium badging. Number 18, Land Rover Discovery SUV. Coming in at number 18 is the Land Rover Discovery SUV. This British off-roader loses 60.9% of its value in 5 years. That's almost $37,000 gone. But depreciation is just the beginning of your troubles with this one. Owners continuously report electrical and suspension issues that'll make you best friends with your mechanic. These problems aren't just inconvenient, they're expensive. The average repair cost for major Land Rover issues exceeds $1,200 per visit, and you'll be making those visits regularly. The Discovery looks impressive in the showroom, but it's consistently ranked among the least reliable vehicles you can buy. There's a reason these depreciate so heavily. Everyone knows what's coming once they hit 60,000 miles. Unless you're a glutton for punishment, walk away. Number 17, Audi A6 Sedan. At number 17, we have the Audi A6 Sedan, another Audi making our list with a 60.9% depreciation rate. That's $35,401 evaporating from your bank account over 5 years. The pattern with German luxury sedans is becoming clear, isn't it? Consumer Reports gives the A6 average reliability ratings, which is generous considering the complaints about infotainment system failures and electrical quirks. The declining sedan market hits this model particularly hard. Nobody wants a used luxury sedan with potential 4-figure repair bills lurking around the corner. The A6 is caught in a perfect storm. High maintenance costs, declining body style popularity, and better alternatives from Japanese brands that hold their value. It's the definition of a bad investment on wheels. If you're enjoying this countdown, hit that subscribe button right now. Coming up next are some serious money pits that'll make these cars look like solid investments. And wait until you see number 1. Number 16, Cadillac Escalade SUV. Number 16 on our list is the Cadillac Escalade SUV. This American luxury behemoth loses 61% of its value in 5 years. That's over $53,500 gone. For that kind of depreciation, you could buy another car entirely. While owners praise the luxury features, they consistently report fuel economy that'll make you wince at the pump. We're talking 14 miles per gallon on a good day. Add in maintenance costs that start at $1,000 for even basic issues, and you've got a financial sinkhole. The Escalade's value drops like a rock, partly because rental fleets and car services dump them on the used market, flooding it with high-mileage examples. You're essentially buying a used taxi with luxury badging and paying premium maintenance prices for the privilege. Number 15. Infiniti QX60 SUV. At number 15, we have the Infiniti QX60 SUV. This luxury crossover loses 61.5% of its value in 5 years. That's almost $31,000 gone. But the depreciation isn't even the worst part of this package. Edmunds rates it just 7.6 out of 10, citing mediocre performance compared to rivals. Owners consistently report maintenance costs that rival German luxury brands without the prestige or performance to justify it. It's caught in no man's land. Not special enough to command premium prices, not reliable enough to compete with mainstream brands. The QX60 is essentially a dressed-up Nissan Pathfinder that costs thousands more but retains value thousands less. It's a mathematical equation that never works in your favor. There are better options in every direction. Number 14. Audi Q7 SUV. Number 14 on our countdown is the Audi Q7 SUV. This German luxury SUV depreciates 61.6% in 5 years. That's over $37,000 evaporating while you drive. But the financial bleeding doesn't stop there. Consumer Reports notes just average reliability, with owners frequently mentioning suspension issues that can cost upwards of $2,000 to fix. The complex technology that makes it impressive when new becomes its downfall as it ages. Touchscreens fail, air suspensions collapse, and your wallet gets lighter with each repair. The Q7 faces brutal competition in the luxury SUV market, with newer models constantly offering better technology. Yesterday's cutting-edge features become today's outdated headaches, and the repair bills ensure nobody wants to touch these secondhand. Number 13. BMW 5 Series Sedan. At number 13, we have the BMW 5 Series Sedan. This German sports sedan loses 61.7% of its value in 5 years. That's $36,208 gone forever. The car that once defined the sports sedan category has become a depreciation champion for all the wrong reasons. Owners report reliable performance when new, but repair costs that'll make your eyes water once the warranty expires. We're talking $1,500 minimum for control modules, $2,000+ for suspension components, and electrical gremlins that have stumped dealers for generations. The 5 Series suffers from luxury sedan oversupply. Everyone leases them new, then dumps them after 3 years, flooding the market with options that nobody wants to maintain. The first owner pays for the privilege of driving it, and the second owner pays for keeping it running. Both lose in the end. Number 12. Audi A8L Sedan. Number 12 on our list is the Audi A8L Sedan. Audi makes yet another appearance with this flagship luxury sedan, losing 62.7% of its value in 5 years. That's nearly $58,000 vanishing. For that kind of money, you could buy a brand new car and still have cash left over. Edmunds rates it 7.9 out of 10, noting the astronomical maintenance costs that make ownership a financial burden. Owners consistently report electronic issues that leave them stranded, and that's before we even discuss the air suspension failures that are virtually guaranteed after 60,000 miles. The A8L competes in a dying segment. Large luxury sedans have fallen out of favor as executives move to SUVs, leaving these depreciating assets with no audience. When you need specialized technicians just to change basic components, you know you're in for a world of hurt. If you're still with me, hit that subscribe button because things are about to get even more shocking. The top 10 financial disasters on our list make these cars look like solid investments, and number 1 is a brand that completely gave up on the American market. Number 11. Land Rover Range Rover SUV. Breaking into our top 10 is the Land Rover Range Rover SUV at number 11. This British luxury SUV loses a massive 62.9% of its value in 5 years. That's almost $68,000 gone. You could buy a house in some parts of the country for what this SUV loses in value. Car and Driver praises its luxury features, but can't ignore the reliability nightmares. Owners report frequent repairs, air suspensions that collapse, electronics that fail randomly, and engine issues that leave you stranded. When a vehicle has its own dedicated forums just for troubleshooting problems, that tells you everything. The Range Rover's complex systems make it a ticking financial time bomb. There's a reason many owners lease rather than buy. They want to hand the keys back before the real expenses begin. If status matters more than financial security, go ahead. Otherwise, this British luxury statement is one to avoid at all costs. Number 10. Cadillac Escalade ESV SUV. At number 10, we have the Cadillac Escalade ESV SUV. This extended version of the Escalade loses 62.9% of its value in 5 years. That's nearly $57,000 vanishing from your net worth. The longer wheelbase doesn't help its resale value one bit. Kelley Blue Book rates it 7.8 out of 10, but owners consistently mention fuel economy that'll make your credit card melt at the pump. We're talking 13 miles per gallon in real-world driving. Factor in maintenance costs that start at 4 figures, and you've got financial disaster written all over it. Like its shorter sibling, the ESV gets hammered on resale because fleet services and rental companies dump them on the market. Nothing tanks value faster than knowing your luxury vehicle might have been an airport shuttle in its previous life. Number 9. Tesla Model X EV. Number 9 on our countdown is the Tesla Model X EV. This electric SUV loses 63.4% of its value in 5 years. That's almost $54,000 vanishing. So much for electric vehicles being the future of value retention. Owners praise the performance but consistently mention the astronomical repair costs for those fancy Falcon Wing doors when they inevitably malfunction. We're talking $3,000 plus just for door repairs. And that's before addressing battery degradation that reduces range over time. The Model X suffers from rapid technological obsolescence. Newer EVs offer better range, faster charging, and more features at lower prices. When your 2020 model's tech feels outdated compared to a 2024, that's a recipe for depreciation disaster. The early adopter tax on this one is steep. Number 8. Maserati Levante SUV. At number 8, we have the Maserati Levante SUV. This Italian luxury SUV depreciates a shocking 63.7% in 5 years. That's nearly $65,000 gone. That's right, this SUV loses enough value to buy a brand new BMW. Motor Trend notes the stylish design, but can't ignore the crippling maintenance costs. Owners consistently report electrical issues that leave them stranded. And when your vehicle needs a specialized Italian technician, you're looking at service bills that start at $1,500 for even basic problems. The Levante suffers from limited brand recognition and dealer networks. When your car needs service but the nearest qualified shop is 3 states away, you understand why these drop in value so dramatically. It's an exotic nameplate with exotic repair bills, but without the exotic driving experience to justify either. Number 7. Nissan Leaf EV. Number 7 on our list is the Nissan Leaf EV. This compact electric car loses 64.1% of its value in 5 years. That's over $18,000 gone. While that's less dollar value than others on our list, it's devastating considering its already affordable starting price. Kelley Blue Book gives it 7.5 out of 10, but the limited 150-mile range looks pathetic compared to newer EVs that go 300-plus miles on a charge. Owners consistently report battery degradation that further reduces that already limited range. Some 2020 models are down to just 120 miles now. The Leaf suffers from first-generation EV obsolescence. It's like trying to sell a first-gen iPhone in today's smartphone market. Technically functional, but hopelessly outdated. When your car can't make it between major cities without stopping for hours to charge, the market responds accordingly. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're getting value from this countdown. We're about to get into the top 6 cars that lose more value than almost anything else on the road. And number 1 is a brand that completely gave up. Number 6, BMW 5 Series Hybrid. At number 6, we have the BMW 5 Series Hybrid. This electrified German sedan loses a massive 64.7% of its value in 5 years. That's over $47,000 gone for good. It turns out hybrid and value retention don't belong in the same sentence. Limited owner reviews tell you everything. Nobody's buying these. Edmunds notes complex hybrid system issues that combine the worst of both worlds. Traditional German luxury car problems, plus battery and motor headaches. When the repair bill requires expertise in both systems, you're looking at specialist rates that'll make your financial advisor cry. The 5 Series Hybrid suffers from the double whammy of declining sedan popularity and hybrid technology that ages poorly compared to full EVs. It's a transitional technology that the market has already moved past, and the depreciation reflects that reality. Number 5, Maserati Ghibli Sedan. Number 5 on our countdown is the Maserati Ghibli Sedan. This Italian luxury sedan hemorrhages 64.7% of its value in 5 years. That's nearly $71,000 vanishing. For that kind of depreciation, you could buy a loaded truck and still have money left over. Car and Driver rates it 8 out of 10 for style, but acknowledges its niche appeal. Owners consistently report repair costs that make German luxury cars look affordable in comparison. When basic maintenance starts at 4 figures and parts take weeks to arrive from Italy, you understand why these cars are financial suicide. The Ghibli suffers from limited brand recognition and questionable build quality. It's an exotic nameplate that doesn't deliver exotic performance, leaving owners with exotic repair bills for a compromised driving experience. The market has spoken, and it's saying no thanks to this Italian experiment. Number 4, Infiniti QX80 SUV. At number 4, we have the Infiniti QX80 SUV. This Japanese luxury behemoth loses 65% of its value in 5 years. That's over $53,500 evaporating. Turns out, size doesn't matter when it comes to holding value. Motor Trend criticizes its outdated design and abysmal fuel economy. We're talking 14 miles per gallon combined if you're lucky. Owners consistently mention the dated technology that feels a generation behind competitors, even when new. The QX80 is oversized, overstylized, and overpriced from day one. It's caught between mainstream and luxury without excelling at either. When your luxury SUV has the technology of a 5-year-old Nissan, but the repair costs of a premium brand, the market responds with brutal depreciation. Number 3, Tesla Model S EV. Breaking into our top 3 is the Tesla Model S EV. This American electric sedan loses 65.2% of its value in 5 years. That's over $52,000 gone. So much for electric vehicles being future-proof investments. Kelley Blue Book praises performance but notes the frightening battery replacement costs that can exceed $20,000 when the inevitable degradation occurs. Owners report infotainment glitches and build quality issues that would be unacceptable in cars costing half as much. The Model S suffers from the lightning-fast progress of EV technology. When your 2020 model with 348 miles of range is outperformed by 2025 models offering 400-plus miles, cheaper prices, and better features, the market responds accordingly. Early adopters paid the price for Tesla's development costs, and the depreciation shows it. Number 2, BMW 7 Series Sedan. Our runner-up for the most worthless car in America is the BMW 7 Series Sedan. This German flagship loses a devastating 67.1% of its value in 5 years. That's over $65,000 gone forever. That's enough depreciation to buy a well-equipped Mercedes C-Class with cash left over. Edmunds rates it 7.8 out of 10 for luxury, but can't ignore the crippling maintenance costs. Owners report complex electronics issues that leave mechanics puzzled and wallets empty. When your car has more computers than a small office building, repair costs reflect that complexity. The 7 Series exemplifies everything wrong with the luxury sedan market. Astronomical new prices, complicated technology that ages poorly, and maintenance costs that bankrupt second owners. The first owner takes the depreciation hit, while the second owner inherits the repair bills. Nobody wins. Don't forget to hit subscribe right now if you're enjoying this countdown. We're about to reveal the number 1 most worthless car in America, a vehicle so bad the market has essentially rejected it entirely. Number 1, Jaguar I-Pace EV. And finally, our number 1 most worthless car in America is the Jaguar I-Pace EV. This British electric SUV loses an unbelievable 72% of its value in 5 years. That's nearly $52,000 gone. That's right, a $72,000 vehicle worth just $20,000 after 5 years. What car? Notes poor reliability with multiple recalls for critical systems like brakes and electrical components. Owners report frequent electrical issues and repair costs that would make even German car owners blush. When your British luxury EV needs service, you're facing the perfect storm of specialized repair costs. The I-Pace suffers from first-generation EV problems, limited dealer network, and Jaguar's already questionable reliability reputation. Its 234-mile range looks pitiful compared to newer EVs offering 300-plus miles. It's an early experiment in luxury EVs that the market has decisively rejected through brutal depreciation. Jaguar bet big on the I-Pace as its future, but buyers have spoken with their wallets. It's the automotive equivalent of lighting a pile of cash on fire. 72% of your investment gone in 5 years, with expensive repairs guaranteed for whatever value remains. Now that you know which luxury cars to avoid like financial plague, you're probably wondering what vehicles actually deserve your hard-earned money. If you're thinking trucks might be the answer, you need to watch my video Most Hated versus Most Loved Trucks of All Time right now. I break down which trucks maintain their value for decades and which ones become worthless the moment you drive off the lot. Some of these beloved trucks actually appreciate in value, something unheard of for the luxury disasters we just covered. Click the link in the description to find out which trucks are actually worth your investment and which ones will leave you stranded on the side of the road. Your wallet will thank you.